Vous cherchez encore la méthode secrète pour le résoudre?
The world record for this cube is 0.02 seconds. This is the 1x1 and I want to break the record. And in order for me to do that, I first need to learn how to solve it. So I pulled up a tutorial and watched, and realized I'm not at this skill yet. So I went and did something easier to improve my skill. Just kidding, this is easier. After doing that practice session, I'm ready to solve this 1x1. But first we need to scramble it according to the tutorial. Now we are ready. If I don't break this record, I am going to explode. In 3, 2, 1, go! Most Rubik's Cube timers can only go up to 10 minutes, which barely covers a long session. But this new timer claims it can go up to 99 minutes, which sounds insane. So we're gonna put it to the test with this giant mountain of Rubik's Cubes to see how many we can solve before it hits 99 minutes. Comment below if you think this is gonna be true. Starting the timer, we are using the built-in 15-second inspection mode, just like in real competitions, but this time we're planning out the solution for hundreds of cubes. Now we can start. First cube took me 11 seconds, and then took me another 5 seconds just to place and pick up a new cube. As time went on, I got quicker replacing the solved cubes neatly, but something that is gonna slow us down is me having to control all the cameras. Also, I'm not turning super fast at the start. Since this is a marathon, I want to preserve my energy, especially a timer that claims it can go up to 99 minutes. 30 minutes in, we have solved 87 cubes. 45 minutes, this was getting to me. This timer was outlasting me and I was getting pretty tired. I could not believe my eyes when we reached over an hour with a Rubik's Cube timer. The solve pile got so tall I had to start standing. Now put in your final guesses so far in the comments to see how many you solved because we're approaching over 99 minutes. Oh, it does go up to 99 seconds.
Easy, hard, and impossible Rubik's Cubes. Level 1, can you solve it in 1 minute?
It's too easy.
Level 2, can you solve it in 1 minute?
I'll try. Come on.
Ooh. Level 3, can you solve it in 1 minute?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
You have 1 minute.
Alright. Sure. Here we go. Yeah!
Ce Rubik's Cube est totalement illégal à utiliser en compétition. On se fait directement disqualifier en l'utilisant. Pourtant, il fait exactement la même taille par rapport à un Rubik's Cube normal. Il a les mêmes couleurs, etc. Donc on peut vite se demander pourquoi. Et les plus observateurs d'entre vous auront remarqué qu'il y a des petits trous dans chacun des centres du Rubik's Cube. Et ça, c'est pas pour rien. Si on regarde sur la face jaune, les trous sont bien plus profonds que sur les autres faces du cube où ils font à peine 1 mm de profondeur. Et il y a une raison très simple à ça, c'est qu'il y a une boîte avec des petits pics en métal qui viennent rentrer à l'intérieur du cube et ça le recharge. Et oui, ce Rubik's Cube est électrique, donc il se connecte à un téléphone en Bluetooth. Voici l'application, donc là si je tourne une face puis une deuxième, ça repère exactement les faces que je tourne et il repère même l'orientation du cube dans l'espace, donc il comprend exactement comment ça se passe et ça permet par exemple de faire des battles en ligne. Il y a même un classement mondial avec des lots à gagner, mais donc en compétition officielle, il est strictement interdit d'utiliser ce type de Rubik's Cube.
Underwater Rubik's Cube solve.
This is me about to win $10,000 and then fumbling, making me lose in a Mr. Beast challenge video. Here's what happened. So the video I was competing in was strong versus smart. And the goal was for me to solve 7 Rubik's Cubes, while the strong man has to lift these 50-pound cubes and assemble a Rubik's Cube. first one done wins $10,000. That's 7 21 by 21 cubes I can buy. Before the challenge started, we were given 1 minute to inspect our cubes. This gave me time to plan out my solution, and 4 out of those 7 cubes, I was able to figure out 20% of the solution by inspecting it, which would give me a good chance of winning. So the challenge started, and the strongman was moving like Usain Bolt, where I think Jimmy was worried it was not going to be good content since it was not going to be a close race.
Now 2 blocks, he hasn't solved one yet.
But then I clutched up.
I solved one.
Oh, he's almost...
Because remember, 4 out of my 7 cubes were easy scrambles, and after those 4 cubes were solved, this is where everything went wrong. The final 3 cubes, I went in blind. Because during the 1 minute inspection, I could not figure out an efficient way to solve those cubes. And to put more pressure, you got a guy screaming at you.
Oh, he's got 3 blocks left. You got 3 Rubik's Cubes left. It's do or die. Start spinning.
And hearing behind you a grunting man that's gonna finish before you.
Oh, he's struggling. Let's go. Oh, come on. 1 block remains. Go.
So unfortunately, I was not able to buy more 21 by 21 cubes.
France versus Australie, qui va gagner? 3, 2, 1. No!
Is it possible to solve a 1x1 cube? Because today, we're gonna be competing at it in a Rubik's Cube competition, where they made rules on how you can actually solve it. As you can see, there is no way we can turn it like a Rubik's Cube. But in this cubing competition, they're hosting the weirdest events like banana and even putting a cap on a pen. So they made rules on how you can solve the 1x1. First, your judge mixes up the cube and the cover by shaking it. With your hands placed on the timer, you must remove the cover and find the white side and make it facing up and the green side facing towards you. And now here's the part you can mess up. You must carefully move the cube where it is touching the timer, and if it's not touching the timer, it's a disqualifying score. So with knowing the rules, is it possible to do this in under 1 second? We will have 5 attempts.
Round 1. Round 2. Round 3.
Good scramble, good scramble.
Round 4. Round 5.
In our last solve, can we get under a second? We finished in 3rd place.
Ce cube est illégal en compétition, pourquoi? Ces 2 cubes sont totalement différents, oui je te l'assure, celui-là tu peux l'utiliser en compétition et celui-là non. Tout simplement à cause de ça. Ces trous c'est tout simplement pour le mettre dans cette boîte et le recharger. Et oui c'est un cube connecté électronique et on peut le connecter via Bluetooth sur un téléphone. Dans ce cas, ça avec mon iPad, il y a l'application et tout. Et en gros, on peut se chronométrer dessus sans avoir besoin d'arrêter le chronomètre. Ça s'arrête automatiquement quand le cube est résolu. Il y a plein d'autres choses comme faire des battles avec des gens à distance qui ont le même cube et la même application. Mais par exemple, avec ce cube de GAN, ça ne marchera pas.
Can you tell the difference between a $100 and $10 Rubik's Cube? I'm going to challenge a pro cuber to blind test 3 cubes at 3 prices. If they guess the order correctly, they will win $100. Could you put this blindfold on for me, please? Yeah. Not even going to ask why. I have 3 Rubik's Cubes at 3 different prices. Can you order them from the least to most expensive? You have 1 minute. I will start a timer, alright?
Yeah, this feels UV coated, this one's not. Can I turn them? Or
You can turn them.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna guess this is $10, this is 30. Yeah, and this is the most expensive.
Okay, you still have 40 seconds remaining. Would you like to change your options?
Yeah, I think I'll just switch these around. Yeah.
Okay, you sure?
Yep.
You want to try them once more?
This one feels, I can't make an accurate guess.
All right, you can take your blindfold off. This one is $10.
Yep.
This one is $30, and this one is $100.
I got it?
You got it, and you win $100.
Whoa! Did we just spend 15 hours making something useless? These little broken pieces here were once 6 21 by 21 Rubik's Cubes that we completely broke apart. in total costing $9,000. But what are we making here? You see, in cubing, when we have 6 of the same cubes, we like to make something called force cubes, which is a cube that all has one color. And since trying to solve a 21 by 21 gives me an emotional meltdown,
come on, please. This is the worst pop so far. Come on, man.
I wanted to see if making the force cubes would make my cubing collection more colorful. So with the help of my friend who had too much free time on his hand, we became the first people ever in the world to make the 21 by 21 force cubes. And now with decorating the cubes on the shelf, comment did we ruin our cubes or upgrade them. Subscribe to see more cubing videos.
L'année dernière, j'ai résolu ce 13x13, maintenant il est temps de résoudre ce 16x16. Est-ce que je vais y arriver? 5 lignes sur je ne sais combien de lignes. Je veux finir ce centre jaune avant d'aller dormir. Il me reste 2 lignes et après j'ai fini le centre jaune. Dernière ligne, centre jaune fini. Maintenant on peut aller dormir. Aujourd'hui je commence la phase blanche. Il reste une ligne. Yes. Centre rouge fini. Ah non, j'ai une pièce qui est partie, comment je remets ça? Je l'ai remis. Ah, j'ai trop peur. Il reste la dernière ligne à faire et les centres sont finis. Les centres sont finis, maintenant l'extérieur. C'est bon. Flat. Oh! Oh non! Ok. Yes!
What if we turn the Rubik's Cube world champion into a Rubik's Cube? Will he be able to solve himself? First, we grab one of Felix's photos for a competition, and from that, design tiny cube caps with Felix's head on them. And after a lot of editing, we hit print. And a few hours later, we have 8 custom Felix cube caps to glue onto the cube. Seeing each piece being put on one by one is super satisfying. But the glue got everywhere and it dried super quickly. And finally, we glued on all the pieces. Et voila, a Felix 2x2. Can the goat solve himself? Hey Felix, can you solve this for me, please?
What the heck? Probably not. Oh, wow.
Do you know who it is?
No.
No?
I see it's a man's head. I don't know who it is. Alright, I fold the neck.
Okay.
Now, no, we did. Alright, T-perm.
T-perm?
It turns pretty well. Who's that? Is it supposed to be me? It looks like a 50-year-old me.
How are people so fast at solving this? This is the 13 by 13 cube that my friend scrambled after I lost a bet. The fastest time someone solved one was in 23 minutes. When I did it in 23 minutes, I only got to 1 center. So how long would it take us to do the entire cube? 48 minutes in and we finished the white and yellow center. Now just 4 more to go. Doing this solve made me extremely tired, probably because I'm doing this at 1 a.m. However, I was committed on solving this before I went to bed. Also, I used this as an excuse on staying up late. We finished the blue and red center now. I am trying to turn as fast as I can right now because I'm falling asleep. But disaster struck. My cube popped. I've had the worst experiences with pop cubes. I was fortunate enough to easily put this back in though, as we continue to solve this carefully. After an hour and 40 minutes, we completed all the centers. Now we are going to pair up all the edges like this. This step was relaxing to do, like stepping on Legos, because now we are starting to see significant progress come together. We did more and more edges to finally get to the last step, which is now just solving like a regular 3x3. Comment down below what's the hardest puzzle you have solved, and we finish in 2 hours and 13 minutes.
Rubik's Cube les plus cool que j'ai dans ma collection. Ça c'est un Rubik's Cube en nouilles. À l'intérieur ça ressemble tellement à un vrai ramen, c'est trop cool. On a ici le Rubik's fantôme, les couleurs apparaissent avec la chaleur, il faut vraiment frotter et après les couleurs apparaissent. Ici on a le Rubik's Impossible, comme son nom l'indique, il est impossible car les couleurs changent selon l'orientation. Ça c'est un cube à engrenage, il paraît difficile à résoudre mais en fait il est super facile à résoudre, il suffit juste de tourner et même sans savoir le résoudre, tu peux réussir à le résoudre juste en le tournant. La première fois que j'ai résolu, je l'ai vraiment résolu au hasard. Yes. Le dernier cube, c'est le Rubik's Cube Disney. Sur chaque face, on peut voir qu'il y a un caractère Disney. C'est super cool.
2 weeks ago, I built a giant Rubik's Cube at the spawn of 2B2T, the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft. Surprisingly, the cube lasted the first week without getting griefed. On a server as chaotic as 2B2T, that's quite a long time. Let's see how the cube lasts throughout week 2. On day 8, the cube was untouched. However, day 9 was unbelievable. Cody Smile 11 found the Rubik's Cube and made a furnace hut, a cube of furnaces, and littered the top of the Rubik's Cube cube with even more furnaces. Inside the cube, I work for Mojang decided to build my head inside the Rubik's Cube. Players all around the area started making cubes of all sorts of stuff. There was a cube made of gold, a cube made of obsidian, a cube made of ender chests, as well as a mini Rubik's Cube made of glass. This is all really cool, but day 10 had lots of activity in store. When I logged on, I found 4 more cubes by the Rubik's Cube. There was a big divinity sign, a lava cast right beside the cube, and Cody Smile decided to build a pretty cool house and tower right off the lava cast. And then, someone twisted a corner on the Rubik's Cube, which I find hilarious. I think it's fair to call this place the Valley of Cubes. On day 11, a player built a hand holding the Rubik's Cube up, and another player built Kuza out of obsidian. Then on day 12, a player built a Geometry Dash icon, and then another player built a golden cube but smaller than the first one. Unfortunately, when I came back on day 13, the cube was griefed. Then I joined later that day, and someone actually rebuilt the entire cube and built these cool player heads inside. There was even a Rubik's Cube competition inside as well. This thing may never die. Subscribe to see how the Valley of Cubes looks in its 1-month update.
Is this real or fake? Recently, I solved the Rubik's Cube blindfolded and got a time of 4 minutes, which I thought was good, until I found out Stanley Chapel can do a 4x4 blindfolded in under 2 minutes. So I had to see if this was real or fake. So I flew 1,000 miles to Canada and met up with Stanley, who was ready to show his skills to the world. He gave me his 4x4 and I started scrambling away. Before I handed it back, I had to check if the blindfold was real, and it was just pure darkness. I finished scrambling and Stanley is now ready to start. In 3, 2, 1, go. Starting off, he is trying to memorize all the pieces before he starts turning. I can't tell if he's struggling right now or is doing fine since there is a camera in front of him with thousands of you guys watching. The pressure is on. He just finished memorizing and now he will begin to solve at the speed of light. You can tell how confident he was on how fast he was moving until he had a big pause. You can see the frustration. I want you guys to guess what you think the world record is down below before I reveal it at the end. He's gaining back his confidence, is now up to speed. Will he be successful? And finish with a time of 1 minute and 40 seconds.
These 5 Rubik's Cubes are illegal, but I bet you can't guess why. Number 5. This Rubik's Cube has a corner from a different puzzle. Puzzles aren't allowed to have any differences that significantly distinguish any piece from a similar piece. This piece is easily distinguishable from other corners, thus making it illegal. Number 4. This cube has a single sticker nearly completely peeled off. There is an exception for normal wear and tear in the official regulations, but since it's a single red sticker that's almost completely peeled off, it's illegal. Number 3. This cube has freedom dollars instead of solid colors. Rubik's Cubes must have one uniform color per face, so this cube is illegal. Number 2 is this Rubik's Cube with extra pieces. Because of the extra pieces, it adds brand new scrambles to the cube. Illegal. And number 1 is an Elmo's World DVD.
Salut, aujourd'hui j'ai reçu un nouveau colis de chez GameCube, donc on va l'ouvrir tout de suite, je sais pas du tout ce qu'il y a dedans. Et on a un GameCube de la version des 10 ans de la marque. Et apparemment, d'après ce que marque l'étiquette, on est sur un GAN 251MR, donc c'est un 2x2. On a d'abord ce petit packaging comme ça, le design des autres boîtes que j'avais eu pour les 10 ans de la marque. Donc très très joli, on a pas mal de reflets, c'est vraiment sympa. Et ensuite du coup, on a la boîte du GAN. Ok, stylé de fou. Donc déjà, on tombe sur 2 notices. On en a une première, j'imagine, pour apprendre à résoudre le cube exactement, et on a aussi un petit tutoriel pour apprendre à régler son cube. Ensuite, qu'est-ce qu'on a d'autre? On a une pochette pour l'édition du coup des 10 ans qui est très jolie, qui est en velours, qui est toute douce pour transporter son cube sans l'abîmer, c'est parfait. Et enfin, waouh, il est incroyable. Je m'attendais pas à ce qu'il soit transparent, mais en fait c'est la signature un petit peu des 10 ans de la marque GAN, c'est qu'il soit transparent. Et j'ai l'impression qu'on a un autre outil. Ok, donc ça doit être pour régler le cube, j'imagine. Alors du coup, par contre, le désavantage d'avoir un cube transparent, c'est qu'on peut pas l'utiliser l'utiliser en compétition officielle, mais par contre il est extrêmement joli. Donc voilà à quoi il ressemble, il est tout brillant, franchement on voit le projecteur dans le reflet du cube, il est vraiment brillant de fou. Il est aussi très léger. On a aussi le logo des 10 ans de GAN ici. On va partir sur les premiers turns pour voir ce que ça donne. Et ben franchement, il est vraiment pas mal. On va tenter de faire un petit temps, donc je vais mettre le 2x2, je vais le mélanger et on va voir ce que ça donne. Ok, bon, c'est parti. Bon, j'ai fait 3 secondes 97, franchement c'est un très bon cube, il tourne vraiment très bien, je le préfère même presque à mon VinCube qui est actuellement mon main au 2x2, donc si vous intéresse en version des 10 ans ou même en version normale, franchement je vous le conseille. Le prix s'affiche en gros sur votre écran, et évidemment je mets le lien de la boutique GAN en description de la vidéo.
Which cube is fake? If you said the left one, you'll be correct. This is not a 5x5 Rubik's Cube, as you might see. 5x5 cubes won't shapeshift like this at all, or break into clumps of pieces like this. Luckily, I bought 2 of these. At first, I thought this was just a 2x2 cube, shaped into a 5x5, which was super easy to solve because of this block that broke out. But when I bought another one, I found it could shapeshift even crazier. So I googled the puzzle Devil Twin 5x5 and learned there's not a single tutorial on the internet besides this description on what it is, which is a 4x4 cube fused with a 3x3 to create the illusion of a 5x5. What? So I tried to solve it for a while and gave up. So can someone please make a tutorial on this puzzle?
This is the Rubik's Cube blindfolded world record holder, Charlie Eggins. But I wonder if I can trick him with this funny Rubik's Cube. It has no colors and instead shapeshifts. The goal is to get it back into a perfect cube shape. Hey Charlie, you're pretty good at solving the Rubik's Cube blindfolded, right?
I guess you could say so.
I have a different Rubik's Cube for you, but this one has no colors.
Oh my goodness. We can give it a go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, one piece. That's all I planned. Now I just gotta feel around.
Is that right? Why do you have 4 on that side?
What? Now? No. Now? No. Now?
You still have that one piece to put in here that's not...
Where?
It's sticking out.
Now?
Oh, okay, I think you got it. I think you got the first layer.
Yeah.
There's just one piece sticking up where it's meant to go there.
Yeah, these two. Let's try a J perm. Did I get it?
No.
Maybe I need to... Oh man, I'm scared I'm gonna mess.
Oh,
Is it
I
done?
think you got it. I think you got it.
My collection is ruined. For 3 years, I owned the biggest Megamix puzzle and solved it, which was the ZMX, mass-produced at 13 layers, costing $800 for a toy. But now, the same company just released a bigger version at 15 layers, which costs $1,500, nearly double the price for 2 more additional layers. My wallet cried, my financial advisor blocked me, but guess what? I bought it anyways for you guys to see. Unboxing it, there was a bunch of wrapping inside, which makes sense for something like this. What I don't like is there is not a single accessory or spare parts, or even a stress ball for when we scramble this. There's 3,411 pieces, and it's quite heavy for a puzzle at 5 pounds. When turning the cube to scramble, it's quite good and smooth because of all the loop the factory put inside. The ZMX at 13 layers took me 19 hours to solve. So with the Yotamix at 15 layers, how long do you guys think this will take? Something you may not think when scrambling a puzzle with this many pieces is it takes a while. I timed myself scrambling, and with nearly 2 minutes, there's groups of pieces still untouched. Another risk is pieces catching that can potentially lead to a pop. Oh shoot. Why does this always happen to me? Please! I fixed it. Took nearly 10 minutes of turning for it to look scrambled. So if you want to watch me suffer solving this, drop an encouraging comment and subscribe.
You think you can solve the colorblind cube. These may look like the same shades of blue, but they are all different. Today, I'm gonna put pro speed cubers to the test and see how long they will take. Can you solve this cube for me?
I can try.
Okay.
This is terrible.
Why?
What have you created?
It's just blue, man. As he blends it in with the blue wall.
Using layer by layer at this point.
Yeah, you got to.
Dude, nobody's gonna be able to solve this.
Most of the blues look the same to me, so it looks like it's already solved.
This cube is giving me the blues.
Anyway, when you're done with that, you got a Megamix to solve.
The timer shuts off at 10 minutes, so
yeah,
don't got much time. Oh, you got the fastest time so far. Oh, 5 minutes. Let's go. Alright, last step, I assume. Oh, you got it! Thank you. The cheapest thing in a Rubik's Cube store. Is it this massive 17 by 17 cube? How much is this?
$500.
$500? So I went smaller to the world's smallest cube. That is $9. I got creative here and took a singular piece of a cube and see if I could buy it. We will ask how much this would cost when Bossman is free. So in the meantime, knowing that fruits are usually cheap in the groceries, I found this banana that costed $7. A soccer ball was not gonna cut it either. Leading me to find some puzzles I have never seen before, like this UFO looking thing. And a 3x3 with giant circular centers. Next to it were these cute Soup Timmy stickers and my potential best find yet, a 1x1. But would this be cheaper than a singular piece of a cube? How much is this 1x1?
$3.
$3? What about this singular piece I took from a cube?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I took from a cube.
What? 50 cents.
50 cents? This is the cheapest item. I want to solve the Zetamix, which has over 2,000 pieces. The last time I tried to solve it, it broke on me. No, bro. So I fixed it after 4 hours. I have never solved anything close to this size, so let's first train for this. Here's a 7x7 version, compared to the Zetamix, which is a 13x13 version of a Megamix. So what you need to solve a puzzle this size is by working your way in and out, meaning we solve pieces closest from the center, and build our way out. We do this by pairing the right pieces together and creating a line, and moving it up to match the center. And we repeat this for all 12 centers, until we reach these side pieces, or called edges. Similar to the center, we pair them up while still preserving a progress we made before. And when the whole edge is made, I will solve it in its correct spot. It's been over an hour. I wonder how long it would take to solve the bigger one. Solving this is super repetitive, and the real challenge is searching for the pieces while still maintaining your sanity. And now I think we're ready to solve it. Subscribe so you can see us solve it.